Hey guys, thought I'd do an EDC video. Seems like everybody and their grandmother's doing one, so I figured I'd throw my 2 cents out there. But anyway, I'm breaking down into two different groups, or not necessarily groups, but my work carry and what I carry outside of work, grocery store, dinner, stuff like that. But because they're very different. Um, uh, when I'm at work, I do wear a belt. I typically don't wear a belt with the clothes I wear when I'm going out. Just I don't know, just never really have unless I'm getting really dressed up and my shirt's tucked in or whatnot. But let's just wear one at work because I do clip stuff to it sometimes. One thing being the this little crappy work phone they give us. Anyway, there's that. Keys, of course, work truck keys, Ford F-250. Actually carry a spare key. I keep this in my right breast pocket of my work shirt. And I keep this one in my pants, in one of my pants pockets. Just in case I lock myself out. Or sometimes I will leave it running for a little bit, especially during the summer. It gets really hot out, so I'll let the AC run for a little bit and lock it up. And then I got this one in my pocket so I can, still get in. And then my other keys, my house keys. Let's see. I do paperwork sometimes. So I used to use just a regular pen, but then I thought, well, since I can't carry at work, and that's one of the ways this is going to differ between what I carry at work and what I carry outside of work is the company I work for has a policy that says you can't carry a firearm. Even if you have a concealed carry license and whatnot, you still cannot carry. You can't have one on. You can't, even if you were in your personal truck on company property, you can't even have one in there. You can't have one, in the work truck, obviously. You can't even, actually, you can't even carry ammunition, so you can't even stop off at the store, if you're in your company truck and, buy some ammo if you're on your lunch break or whatnot, which I think is kind of going a little over the top. But anyway, so that's why you won't see a firearm with my work stuff. But I've got this little Uzi tack pen, pretty sturdy, pretty stout. I mean, you can grip it pretty well. Writes actually fairly well when I'm doing my paperwork. At this end, it's got, it didn't come with any paperwork when I got it, just came in a little box, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be kind of like a glass breaker, but I seriously doubt I'll ever need it for being a glass breaker, but this is something extra I wanted to have in case, ever need to cold cock somebody. I figure that'll probably ruin somebody's day, crack them in the skull with that end. It actually has a little handcuff key on the inside of this thing. If I ever need to pull a Houdini, it's there. But anyway, so there's that. Keep that on me. It's a cheap little Smith and Wesson Tanto knife. Tanto, Tonto, some people say it different, but whatever. It was just a cheap little knife. The knives I carry when I'm working, I usually try not to carry anything too expensive. I don't need it for work, but it is nice to have. I mean, this thing has been used and abused over the year that I've had it, but it served me quite well. It holds a decent edge. I just sharpen it maybe once a month, but I mean, I use it to, cut off some shrink wrap, open boxes. I've used it to strip wire, pry things open, paint cans. Uh, for a cheap little knife. I mean, I think it was like 20 bucks, and it came with a multi-tool, which was a piece of crap. But anyway, like I said, it's a decent knife for for what it is. It's not bad. Actually got this from work. They gave it to us. I think it was like a quarterly award or I don't know, some BS like that. But it's a little Nebo blue line. I really didn't expect much out of it because anytime a company gives you a cheap little gift, it's usually that, just something cheap that you're probably never going to use. But I found myself using it every day. It's small, it's light, it's something else I can carry in my hand. It's got that little like that aggressive front right here. And I have used it to pop things open, but it's been used and abused just like the knife, and it's held up well. Battery life is good. It's bright. I mean, you can't really tell here. It got all the lights on, but for what I need it for, it works perfect. It's got the strobe setting also. It's got a little magnetic backing in case I ever need to stick it to something. But yeah, it's worked quite well. I'm surprised. Lastly is always got to look cool and have the shades. These are actually safety glasses. Nemesis is the brand, but as far as work goes, I think that's pretty much, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Oh, well, got my wallet. There's that. So that's pretty much it. So we'll go to outside of work, clear this stuff out of the way, and actually, give me 1 second here. Set this on the table before I started, but phone. Obviously, I still carry my wallet. Still carry these keys, and then that's where it starts to differ. Obviously, I have my regular work truck keys. Oh, when I'm at work, I don't carry a watch just because I have to reach my hand in some pretty tight places, and they kind of just get in the way. So I don't wear a watch while I'm at work. This is what I wear, and this is like my everyday watch. I have another one that I use like when I go hiking or camping and whatnot, so that's my everyday. As far as knives go, I kind of go back and forth. I actually have another one that I very rarely use, but these are the two most common ones. This first one, it's a SOG Trident. It's got the tiger stripe on there. It's pretty lightweight, really sharp. I like the blade on it. It's like the style of the knife. It's got the little strap cutter. It's actually not technically it's a strap cutter, but you're using the blade, to cut the strap. It's got this little safety, but I never use it. But it's a neat little knife. I like it. It is pretty sharp. The other one, this is a Columbia River knife. It's an M2112G. I just like the style of the knife. I like the serration on it. It's a little thicker than the Trident, than the SOG Trident there. And I don't know, I just really like the style of the knife. It's super sharp. I mean, a lot sharper than, well, not a lot sharper, but quite a bit sharper than the other. I was actually surprised at how sharp this knife was. Only thing I don't like about it is this silly little safety right here. But you get used to it. But anyway, those are two different knives I carry. Sometimes I do carry a lighter, even though I don't really smoke. I'll have a cigar occasionally, but it's good to always have a lighter handy, just for whatever. These are the other shades I wear when I'm not at work. These, I think, technically are safety / tactical glasses. I don't know however you want to call them, but I just thought they were really, really cool looking. They're made by Edge, and they are called Acid Gambit. Acid Gambit is the style, but those are my shades. And then move this out of the way. I have two different conceal carry pistols that I use. The first one, actually, this is the newer one. The other one I've had for 5-6 years. This is a little Taurus poly protector, or protector poly, however it is clear. It's a 38 plus P. It's lightweight. I really like the grip on it. That's one of the ones I use. If I don't have that one, I have my little Versa 380 conceal carry. It's clear. Low profile sights, very slim. They kind of cut everything away so that it's super thin. I carry inside the waistband in this little slip holster. I think that's what you call it. That's just what I'm calling it, a slip holster. But I set it right in the front of my pants or shorts right here in front. It's made for the Versa, but I actually use it, even though it doesn't quite fit the way it's supposed to. For me, it fits fine enough, because the waistband sits, or it sticks out of the waistband right there, so it's actually easier to grab than this one. But that's what I carry. I try not to carry too much crap in my pockets. I see a lot of people carrying extra mags, and I mean, I guess that's a good thing. But I mean, I don't like feeling like a dungeon master carrying all kinds of different stuff that I don't really think I need. But just to go over, this is the mag for the Versa 380. And I use the Federal Hydro Shocks for that one, and then it's the same for the 38. And this is, like I said, this is in plus P, so it packs just a bit more punch than a regular 38. Now when I go to the range, I actually don't use plus P ammo for this one. I just use regular 38. It should help with the life of the pistol. So, but that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. But anyway, if you haven't subbed, go ahead and sub. This is, I think, maybe my 5th or 6th video now. So like if you like, and hopefully you do. But anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.